a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Haha, swanky.
Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit much. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind.
Ready to go now. This is Bryson Stott.
For Philadelphia, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Hammered, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Trey Turner, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly. And
a great stop. The feed for one. And that's all they'll get. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Turner runs. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Man at first, one away. Rudder goes again. Action for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
One ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Turner, the runner at second with one away. And a swing and a miss. And Harper down on strikes. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Over to first. Schwarber out of the play. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Back there. And that ball is out of here. Oh, muscle to center field. It's 1-0. And now it's going to be Josh Smith. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike two.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. So they really have to bear down.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here's Josh Young. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
One out, base is empty. Stop. Handles, throws to first, and he's out. Here's Corey Seager. This to center field. That is the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Second inning set to go. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brent Rooker. And a slider misses down and away.
Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a two-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
There's the strike.
Ball. That's inside.
Tying run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Next pitch is outside. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it is JT Realmuto. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, one out. Here's a speed threat, Johan Rojas. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The relay, and he's out. But they do get a run. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Ground ball up the middle. Seager sends it to first. That ends the inning. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Rangers DH, Zach Neto. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. Next to hit, Jonah Heim. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Kyle Higashioka. One out, the base is empty for him. Stop. Whips it to first. Already two out here in the home half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering way off the plate. Tied up here in the early going. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Center field. Langford moving under this one. Makes the grab, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Turner now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Outside.
That's outside. And the count even 1-1. And that's outside. Into the outfield, base hit. Around second is Turner.
No, he's safe.
Hung up in a rundown now. Into second, and he's got a double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle
Schwarber comes up to hit here. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch misses.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 strike.
Second and third, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
2 balls.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The 2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 on, 1 out. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Langford going back. And an automatic double as it hops the fence as they score a pair on the play. Swing, and he breaks his bat and makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Schwarber crosses the plate, and they're up by 3.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, they get the out, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia. To the right side, stop. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Now it's Marcus Semien. Semien, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. Rooker on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back at Globe Life Field as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Rojas checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. They say he went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Semien toss over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And now it's Alec Bohm. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Going to count 1 and 2.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to 3rd. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and they get the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Bryson Stott will hit next. The other way, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Smith. Luzardo back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
That one fouled off. And here it comes.
Nope. Outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Zach Neto stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball,
a changeup missing. Ball 1. Young off of first with 2 away. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one in the dirt. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back in Arlington, leading off, Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. That's back-to-back singles for him. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those.
There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score. The throw into second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row.
The left-hander on now, Obi Milner.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and 1 out now. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Here's JT Realmuto. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Rangers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
One down. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Higashioka over at first with one away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Upstairs. And the count is even, 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He caught it behind his back. There's one. Out. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. That one pushed foul. Johan. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate. He turned on it nicely down the line. Nice job to not spin off of it and pull that thing foul.
That one the other way. Over to first. Great pick. Trey Turner at the plate.
for your company.